but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody try.
Funny.
And then it's always me and Emily. And when she came back to visit, it was me and Emily, and she didn't even eat the picture. And then it was me and Emily tonight when she came back, and I was like, oh, Bobby, you just was my baby. And she goes, oh, your little baby that's in your locker. And I said, yeah. Annie.
Yeah.
I'll hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard. On the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great color coops. No, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
Oh shit, man. Oh, we got the Marcus Morris over there.
Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, okay.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Check right 54. Right 54. And let's pin the mirrors back and go. Come on now. Come on now. Let's go. That's a what? That's a what? That's a what? Jim.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Flag. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got one. 14, 82, 14.
Wentz now to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Leo!
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Here we go! 90 Wolf! Go! Check 31! Check 31! He's crazy! He's checking crazy! Check it back! Go! Jump! Ready?
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Jones on the return. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
This dude, man, takes forever to pick a damn play.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Lawrence in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Here's Wentz to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Wentz. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken on the 25. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
You know you're running, just why would you play here, buddy?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Elliott. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. Here's Jones on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And getting our first update now from Nashville. And it's the Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 52 yards. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Now Jones. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
74.
On 2nd and goal. Wentz. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Under 57. X3, 218.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They come up in an offset eye. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Wentz. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So up comes Wentz as he and the guys on offense here will go for 2. To throw is Wentz. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. And I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Pittsburgh. Watch the run. Hey!
2nd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon.
Cut. Switch. Alert 3. Kill. Watch the eye. Hey, Sam off. Yeah. Deep grip.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Draw play, Elliott. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Come on, set. 15-1. Go. Hey, watch that. Check line 54. Line 54. Watch the curl. You gon' take. Yo, back.
2nd and 14. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Let's get off the field.
They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On the return is Jones. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Logan.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go. Waiting. 50 off the mark. Hey, that's good. Lefty, lefty. Rip on 7.
They go play action here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Solid.
Now Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Not much to say right now. Take some shit out.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays.
Come here, motherfucker.
Right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script.
Okay.
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. They keep on the ground with Elliott. 20. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level. Because sometimes he'll break up a big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now they set up the screen. Nice throw. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I'm dance in my house, bro.
Tony Pollard, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will shave one more off this lead.
Yeah,
So
they got that
lead
nigga
trimmed
kick.
down to
He's kicking
8
as
as
far
here
as hell.
comes the kickoff, and it's away. This is fielded at the goal line.
How that motherfucker caught me, bro?
Past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They've gone to the second quarter in Buffalo. The Bills, they've grabbed the lead over the Jets. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Why is that throwing? This is why I need niggas with arm power, man. I need niggas with arm power, man. I can't.
But somehow they put it together with play calling.
That was supposed to be a bullet too. It was like a lob, like a dead-eye lob.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28.
You know, let me check out of this one because that was it right there. That was it.
51, Mike 51, 61, matchbox, Mike. Watch the whip. Here.
Now wins. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Wentz.
I gotta get that pass to get out of there. It's gonna cost me the game. It's gonna cost me the game. I gotta get the pass to get out of there. Gotta get it out. It's gonna cost me the whole game.
Right at about the 6-yard line.
It's gonna cost me the game.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
No. You're out. Hurry.
Now Elliott. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Wahoo!
2nd and 5.
Give me that.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Wow.
Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, bullshit. So I gotta get the pass lead off that shit. That shit is gonna kill me.
Get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
This nigga got 3 timeouts.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Look at me.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Shit, booty. Fuck that shit, booty. Motherfucker.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Check three. Protein spill. Go.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready up. Team 6. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone.
Yeah, Edwards, man. They're like, I need a free safety, but Edwards like, no, man, I am the free, baby. I am that man.
A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
I am that man.
That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack.
Everybody looking to get their money.
Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
I want some good old dub points for my man.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On second down, Barber. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
You must be dreaming. Quick the edge. Come.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
You can't block me. Check your hot read. Check nickel. Here. He's mine. Right there.
They'll try again with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
Only number 8, by now I'd be at like 15.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to the lead. He wants to continue to do so.
I need double, man. I need double
pursuit. On the back line of the end zone.
Need that double pursuit, baby.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception,
let's go, baby.
Cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw, and he's going to go down again. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustration.
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out. Not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Come on, John. You can make it happen out there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is...
Play call, man. I wish they in the update, man. I wish they fixed this play call shit, man. This shit is super annoying.
Right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
It's just annoying as fuck.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I got you, son. 46 down, man. 5-4. Hey, box drop.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Well, there was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Smith. Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, Ford, Tokyo.
On third and long, it's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got it with the 15. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
About to bang this
From the
this
shotgun to
bullshit.
give to
Running over
Jones.
here.
And he'll take this one
Running that
inside
cover
the 10
3
down
dime.
to 8. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
But that call
Yeah,
makes
we'll take that
sense
routine
because
game,
they've been
baby.
throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing
Bills,
formation,
man.
showing the shotgun. Then they
Bills
ran
ain't
out of it.
playing.
That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Titans, man. I know that
3
guy. We
yards
just
on
pushed
that
the
last
rock,
carry.
man.
Here's second and
Ain't
7.
nothing else to it, man.
Now Wentz. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And just like that, it's third down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on, 357.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And all
It's
it'll
that
be
pass move,
intercepted.
man. That shit is horrible. I gotta
Xavier
get it, that
Woods
shit.
with a pick. And a short return to the 6-yard
I gotta get that
line.
pass move, man. That shit is bad business. Bad business, man. He just ran the ball.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Kill. Turn up. Fair. Check three. Get.
Again, it's Elliott.
Niggas like,
And
nope.
he'll take this one
Hola,
up to
y'all.
about the 13.
Olash.
He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
That crack and shit's killing me. It's just score over there with the Niners and Vikes, Rams and Cardinals. Yo, why does it take forever, man? You don't know what to pick. Now you don't know what to pick. You're like, man, this motherfucker be bringing the heat. The heat, man. Put them on their ass. On their ass, I gotta get rid of this pocket lead shit, though. This shit is horrible, man. Oh, man, Wentz won't even light up for me. So crazy. So crazy, Wentzy. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Bello out there making moves, baby.
A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
You'll take halfway, baby.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for
Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
One back in the game, that's Jones, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new
Ace Jackson has came to Tampa Bay and turned this team around. Turn this team around. He has premier players. He keeps talent. He doesn't trade away his talent like some teams in the NFC West. You know what I'm saying? He keeps most of his talent. He does get rid of talent. He resurfaces it with young, new talent that can be just as explosive.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Now, fight.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Let's go. You can't throw my man. Oh, look at Edwards. Oh, come on. Edwards, baby. Oh, Davis is over here getting the business. Getting the motherfucker's business.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season.
Got him scared.
He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to a backup.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Eyes on 10. Eyes on 10.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays.
And how about this, a fake? And this is caught.
Ah, just missed it.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful.
Jones is supposed to be there for the cut.
The defensive guys, they have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He trying. Yeah,
he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. Now back to throw.
Just get it back again.
For the 4th time today.
Let's go.
Picked off inside the 5. And the return will stop him well inside.
Edwards is out here like, yo, you don't know my name, son.
Parker unable to get that one. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely.
This guy's like, nah, man, I'm staying the buck. I'm staying the buck.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Jones. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Wynn's going to try and throw on third. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Mike 51. Get that quarterback.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. A dump underneath to Jones. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Just like that. Hey, Haywood.
Throwing his Wentz. Going up top for Miller. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, it bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation instead. Tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
45. Mike, 45. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's get moving. Hey, Orbit.
They'll look to throw here. And his throw is incomplete. The safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Back to throw here.
Oh.
And a throw there.
I don't even jump.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
I smell fear in that. Hey, Echo. I smell fear in that offense. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Finds his tight end Ingram. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Go. Waiting. I got it. Hey, watch the right. Watch the right. Man out. 657.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Wentz to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
Good game, man. Time out, buddy. They want the time outers.
Some other time, but some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Check safety. 6-6. Pull it high. Go. And bring it. Get it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay.
Pay up now, buddy.
CD,
Pay up.
it was the defense who had a big
Like
part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Bucs, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama crib, ain't getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining, I gotta change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day they pay, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it, ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know where Mace, Potts, and Dave went.
Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went.
Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy.
The blends be all the right cred,
Meaning credentials.
best of both worlds
When we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Keep it steady, to the letter right, turn it up, we giving the show.
But can you rock it like rocket
What you
fuel?
talking about, space or out your mind?
But can you rock it like rockets,
That's a
fool?
close encounter of what kind? Gentlemen.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver.
All about running the spot.
And you know we got